Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen. I got a very important video for you guys because Bitcoin is seemingly breaking out. Ethereum is seemingly breaking out. What does this mean for the market? Are we going back into a bull market? Well, I want to discuss some of the levels that I'm looking out for to start to get more hopeful that we could enter a bull market if we start getting past these certain levels. And I also want to mention and bring to you guys a massive piece of news that if and when it comes to fruition and plays out could be the catalyst that brings us back into a bull market. So much important stuff to discuss. So if you guys want to learn all about this, folks, like and subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads, and number one, stay hydrated, don't be like myself. So folks, with Bitcoin seemingly having been on the precipice of entering a bear market, does this recent pumpage invalidate all the bearishness? I mean, we're pumping, aren't we? Does this mean we're back in a bull market? Well, folks, I mean, there are some reasons to be cautiously optimistic in the short term. Now, while there are several ways to draw this resistance trend line, some people like to draw this as, descending channel, descending triangle, as a descending wedge. There's multiple ways to draw this. Bottom line is there is some kind of resistance you can draw in this trend line, something like this. Again, guys, there are slight variations in the way you can draw this. It all pretty much means the same thing, which we have a resistance zone right along this red resistance trend line that we're at the very least testing, or depending on the way certain people draw it, we might be breaking out, and certain charts, depending on what exchange you look at may be different. So is this enough for us to be hopeful? I mean, 33,500 is a critical inflection point. It was kind of, well, it is a base of support for several daily candle closes. We're seemingly trying to get above it right now. Well, folks, I don't think we should be hopeful quite just yet, because all we have been getting for the last several months is non-stop bearish confirmation, and we've already had a parabolic run up this cycle. So for us to be confident that there could be a second parabolic run up this year, which is not a guarantee, the bulls gotta prove it. We actually gotta see the signs for us to have the confidence, in my opinion, not financial advice, to put money back in this market for long-term investing. Because right now I have paused my long-term investments, given that it's totally possible we could enter a bear market. But folks, enough of that bearishness. Let's talk about what we gotta look out for to start being bullish. Number one, we gotta get daily candles closing above the 55 and 50 weekly EMA. We're currently above the 55. We're testing the 50 week. Can we get above it? That's the question. Also, this white line here, this is the 50 daily SMA, folks. Super critical for Bitcoin. All throughout the cycle's parabolic growth, it was constantly the bedrock of support where we stopped crashing once we tested it. And the moment we started getting daily candles close below it, folks, we never went back up again. So this is an absolutely critical inflection point. So if we get daily candles closing above this pink line, this blue line, and this white line, 50-week EMA, 55-week EMA, and 50-week SMA, then in that case, we can start to get a little bit more hopeful and maybe start to dollar cost average our way into this market with a bit more confidence, but not until we get daily candles closing above it. Not to mention that there's been a very famous resistance trend line on the daily RSI for Bitcoin that I and many others have been talking about for months now as being extremely significant. And one way to draw resistance on this daily RSI, we are seeing bullish divergence above it, which is a very, very, very good sign. Really good sign. So if we can get above that 50 daily SMA, get daily candles closing above it, it's a good sign. Let's talk about Ethereum. Ether, my favorite altcoin. Not only did it outperform Bitcoin this bull cycle, but during the crash is actually holding up a lot better, because Ethereum, folks, very uniquely is above its 200 daily EMA, this dark blue line, and SMA, this yellow line. This is a big deal, folks. One very simple way to understand whether any investment product is bullish or bearish is look to see if it's above its 200 daily EMA and SMA. If it's above it, it's bullish. If it's below it, it's bearish. And folks, we are just now peaked above it. This is a very good sign, but we gotta see continuation. We held the 618 Fibonacci retracement at $1,730. Very good sign. Just like we told you guys for weeks at this point, buyers came in at this 1730 range. Buyers came in here, very good sign. Buyers came in and we broke above a trend line and we're above the 200 daily SMA and EMA. Very good to see. Ultimately, folks, what we need to see to be more confident in this market is confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. We're seeing those signs, but we got to see more signs. Folks, we are in a bear trend. If we want to no longer be in a bear trend, we need to do three things. Bitcoin and Ethereum need to put in higher highs, higher lows, and flip major resistance into support. Ethereum is only just flipping major resistance into support, and super temporarily. Let's see if that continues. We need extra confirmation out the ass because we already had a parabolic run up. So if you want to believe that a 2014-13 scenario might play out where we have a double run up, we got to see the signs. The bulls actually need to show us the evidence that could happen. So what do we need to look out for to continue to be hopeful that a bull run may come back and that Ethereum might see bullish continuation? There's a critical level, 2230, folks. This is extremely significant because we have a confluence of reasons to think this will be price reactive. Folks, we have volume right here at 2220. We have the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement right here. We have the 200 daily, the 100 daily EMA, this light blue line, and the 200 EMA on the 10 hour, this white line, all converging right around 2230, acting as resistance. So we have a fib level, volume, and two high time frame price reactive EMAs all at the same level. So folks, for me it's simple. If Ethereum starts getting daily candles closing above 230, then 2230, then we can start to be more hopeful. Then we could start to maybe, perhaps not financial advice, start to dollar cost average our way into this market with a bit more confidence that we're seeing confirmation. And then if we put in a higher high and then have a retracement with a higher low, that's a good sign. And again, guys, there's multiple ways to draw resistance, but I think if we start to get, above 2230 daily candles, several daily candles closing below it, then we could start to have more of a conversation of, hey, maybe we should consider dollar cost averaging our way into this market. Ultimately, guys, because we've had months of bearishness and bearish confirmation and lower highs and lower lows, we cannot just I can't not tell you what to do, but I think we should be very wary of just whenever there's a green day, just thinking that we're back in a bull run. We got to see confirmation out the ass that we're coming back to a bull market, because we've had nothing but macro bearish confirmation for the last several months. So folks, stay tuned to this channel. We will let you know the major goings on and what major targets and levels we're looking out for. Also, I'm going to share with you guys a massive piece of news that, if and when it plays out, could be the catalyst that brings us back into a bull market. Amazon is hiring a digital currency and blockchain product lead. Folks, this is huge. Let me take a moment to read you guys a snippet of this paragraph. So, Amazon is seeking an experienced product leader to develop Amazon's digital currency and blockchain strategy and product roadmap. Guys, this is a big deal. Because if Amazon were to one day start to incorporate cryptocurrency into their payments, this is worth 100 Elon Musks constantly buying it and then flooding the market. Folks, this would be an absolute game changer if Amazon gets involved in cryptocurrency and specifically incorporating crypto payments onto their platform. This is the largest online marketplace in the world. This is the game changer of game changers. So guys, look, this is super early days. They're just out here hiring people, so there's been barely any development. By the time they hire someone, start developing, it'll be 2 years down the road before they actually start incorporating crypto technology into payments, and by the time regulations kick in and by the time everything rolls out, folks, it's the next bull run. It's 2024, 2025. But this is a super good sign, and this goes to the point that we try to make constantly on this channel, that whether we go back into a bull market this month or we're in the midst of a bear market next month, we're on the right side of history. We're in the right trade. It's just a matter of time before, right? Because the fundamentals are fantastic. Every day we bring you guys news stories of this bank getting involved in crypto, this corporation getting involved in crypto, this investment fund getting involved in crypto, this country getting involved in crypto. Adoption is clearly going in one direction. Folks, stay patient. like and subscribe, because we will always let you know the most important goings on when it comes to news and technical analysis. I don't want to make this video too long. I want to keep this somewhat short and sweet, just give you guys the meat of what's important here. That's all I want to get off my chest. Folks, like and subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads, become a VIP Discord member if you guys want more access to ourselves and you guys want to know what we're doing, buying and selling, that kind of thing. Definitely become a VIP Discord member. You get access to our Patreon. Link for that is down in the description below. Folks, don't forget to drink water. Until next time.